Mm, yep, occasionally I just sit and play. I'm not really in a hurry to do anything at all. Just sit here and catch. No particular reason, just picking stuff out of the crowd. Catching everything. That's how you get shinies. That's how you get hundos. That's how you get stardust. That's how you get candy. Just catch them all. Now, do you want some extra candy from Minchino? Just catch. Don't be in a hurry to do anything. Just catch. Nope. Now, of course, we're shiny checking. Always shiny checking. And always checking their stats. Always. Just in case. Just in case you find a hundo and you got friends around, they can get the 100% too. You're gonna have to. Yeah, your starter Pokemon are just gonna be a little bit harder to catch than some of your regulars. So they may require some help. I did see. Yep. Okay. Not shiny. I don't think I need anything else from this one. Let's try to get that excellent. Yeah, baby. Yeah, Bellsprout and I are on point. On point. So is C-Dot. Yep. Just practicing. Just practicing. Also, all we have left is Timpole. Let's see. No. Nope. Timpole wobbles around a little too much. And then he runs away. See, that's just how it goes. Alright, so these are the home spinners. The home gym. And I do have a power spot as well. Okay, so while we're here, let's go ahead and get rid of some of these berries. Work toward your Berry Master badge. Yep. Right, who else we got? Yep, rather than throw your berries away, and put them toward. The gym has to be your team. But there you go. And you can see at the top right-hand corner, we're also getting Stardust, and we'll get some XP for doing it as well, rather than just throwing your berries away. And as soon as I'm done here and we pop out on the bottom left-hand side, you'll see the amount of XP that we get. So here you go. So we got a total of 300. 300 Stardust for just feeding those berries. And at the bottom, there you go, 1,825 XP just for throwing some berries away. Just for throwing berries away. So every little thing counts, and it all stacks up and works toward badges. And remember, you need those badges if you want to advance in levels. Okay, let's see what we have. I can't spend any more and get any more research But I do have to hatch one more egg. And over here, yes, I've just about finished page 1. I'm just got to catch 3 more Pokemon in 3 more days. So hopefully as soon as this kicks over to midnight, I'll be able to knock that down and only have 2 more of those to do. There's no speeding that up, so just moving on to page 2. We'll find out what that is. Everything else. I'm just waiting to change Keldio's form. I want to wait till I have the shiny at the end of this masterwork research, and just in case, I don't know. I like to do things in pairs. And over here you can see I've finished up the November Go Pass. So tomorrow at 10 a.m. starts our new season. And yeah, so we'll also get a new December Go Pass. So I got nothing going on here. I could put on an incense. I could put on a couple of lures here. But I don't really want to do that right now. Let's see what's going on. I don't think I got any shinies today. I did a couple of trades. Did manage to get this one. It was halfway decent. 98 Firo. I don't plan on keeping it, but yeah, I can't tell you if I've ever battled with it or done anything with it. Just a dex entry. There it is. Not the best looking bird out there either, so, but yeah, I'm not keeping that. Got too much else to deal with. Yep, picky pecks. Yep, so, nope, did a couple of Shadow Heatrans. That's the new shadow for this month. So I'll be so glad to get rid of Latios. Okay, anything else going on over here? No, nothing there. Send and open a couple of gifts here before the evening changes over. Okay. Let's see, are you on the list? Eventually I'm going to add some more people, but I've been going through, and if I don't receive gifts or if you don't respond to any raids, you won't stay on my list very long. I'm sorry, I just got no time for people just hanging out and just like casually playing and stuff like that. I need to rely on people to send raids, show up to my raids, send those gifts. Otherwise, yep. What do I need you for? Okay, from Japan. Okay. Remember to save your postcards if you want to get these scatterbugs. And then, of course, the scatterbugs evolve up to the Vivilions. Okay. And eventually your scrapbook gets filled up, and then you have to go delete some of those. There's T. Kurt. One of the local raiders that always meets up with us on Wednesdays and other days that we have events going on out there. And then there's that one. There you go. And let's go ahead and give her one of these. Okay. Yep, just fidgeting. Okay, Wonder of the Day. Yep, there's another one. Another local raider. Sorry. Yeah, it's getting late. I'll probably end up waiting for 12. Anybody else? I try to do the people that I know and the people that I hang out with and raid with a lot. I try to get them their gifts and open their gifts. And then I'll go to new friends, because that's the best way to get XP in the game. Let's go ahead and get Maria while we're at it. I think she watches the channel. Hello, Maria. Let's get the grocery there. That looked crazy. Okay. Who else do we have that I didn't do? There's Australia. I guess we'll go ahead and get that one. Uh-oh. See, postcard book is full, and you just gotta go get rid of some of them. Actually, I'm gonna hold on to that one. Okay, we'll just remove 9 for now. Exit out. There we go. Just casually playing. Okay, there's Ricky. Yep. Ricky watches the channel. Hello, Ricky. Alright, this one's from... Yep, Japan. Get that. Let's see if we get any scatterbugs from this. There is a progression that happens, so your first 3 gifts, you get a... Or first 3 pinned postcards, then you'll get a scatterbug, and then you have to I think you have to wait till 5, and then you have to wait till like 15. So here's another one of the raiders in our group. That's the big park, Lafreniere Park, the little postcard that was there. That's the big park. I don't really go to the big park too much anymore, especially now, this time of year. They put up all of their holiday decorations and stuff, and a lot of the center of the park where we would play and do a lot of the raids, you can't really get to them. There's Germany. There's Germany. And I like to try to send Germany something from New Orleans or something like that, so it's always cool to see something from the big city. Otherwise, nobody really knows where Kenner is. Kenner, about 15 minutes outside of New Orleans. That's where I live. Let's see. Here's Canada. Oh, actually, France. I'm sorry. There you go. Sorry. I have another Vic from Canada. Okay. Sorry if you're watching this right now and I did not send you a gift. Eventually I will. There's another one from Japan. Okay. Again, try to get my far out friends something from a place where they would know. Just so nobody really knows where Kenner is, or Metairie. Yep. Okay. Oh, here's Australia. Okay. Yeah, Pigeon Slayer sends me gifts and raids all the time. I love it because being in Australia, you get a lot of... they're in one of the first time zones, so he'll send me raids with stuff I won't get for a little while. There's Vic. There's Vic from Canada. Yep. One of my oldest friends on this list. Probably going on 7, 8 years. Yep. Very few of those left on here anymore. Here's Ron from the raid group. Not sure if he watches the channel. And there's our ladies. I've been friends with them for a long time. Oh, looks like they're in Oregon. It's in the United States. Yeah, friends with them for a long time. They helped me level up a lot of things. We used to get together for the 100 trades a day when you had to do that for old challenges, for level up challenges where you had to do like, was it 50 lucky trades or something like that? So, yeah. And then there's the Bandit Jedi. I worked with him. He's in Georgia right now. Okay, sweet. Okay, well, there you go. Let's see if we get any... Ooh, there's a Chansey out there. Nope, no scattered eggs. Okay. Oh, 1 in 64 chances of Chansey being shiny, so good luck out there. Okay. Alright, I think I'm going to wrap this up, but that's what I do. Just kind of chill out before I go to bed. That one's no good, so let's get rid of that. And there's a Cubone out there. Catch that too. Catch everything. Catch everything. That's how you end up with big numbers. Cubone runs away. What do you know? Okay. Yep, so let's just go and look at this. This is how you get these numbers, folks. Okay. 371,887 Pokemon caught. 140,485 Pokestops visited. And, of course, the XP in there, and the 416,552,729. And then, of course, if you want to look at the badges, let's look at the badges. We don't need no stinking badges. Yeah, go ahead and explore 20,000 kilometers. Of course, we completed that. There's the collector badge there. Scientist. I've only evolved 6,001 Pokemon. Sorry about that. Hatched 10,000 plus eggs. There's the one. Sightseer. That's the unique Pokestops. I don't really travel too far to go get a whole bunch of them. I kind of did enough to just get that badge, so... and then there's my battles, battling other gyms in order to knock people out so I can get the gym. And of course, 9,305 Pikachu caught. What? I love that badge. There's the Johto, and then, only 5,000 raids. And then, of course, when it comes to legendary raids, just a little bit more than 5,400 of those. There's my Berry Master. Yes, I told you about that. Make sure you're feeding those gyms. Okay. And then, of course, I've stayed in a gym for a total of 80,956 hours. Of course, that's over almost a 10-year span. So there you go. Yep, research tasks. Yeah, just sometimes you just want to do them all. Sometimes you just want to do them all. Best friends, 287 of them, okay? If you multiply that by, let's just say you didn't put on a lucky egg, but even at 150,000... In fact, let's do the math on that. What is that? So if you have 287 times 150,000. Yeah, that's 43 million XP right there. 43 million XP just in best friend. Yeah, there you go. Go find some friends. I'm telling you, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. 43 million. And then there was a bunch of them in there that I put on lucky eggs to get the 300,000. So there you go. So yeah, I'd say a good, practical, just put 50 million XP. Yeah, so there you go. And I've traded. I don't trade that much. Okay. Self-explanatory. Yep, there's your photo bombs. Remember to do your 5 for every community day, so that kind of adds up. Unova Purifier. I couldn't stand this one. This was probably the last one that I got. Couldn't stand it. I can't stand purifying Pokemon. So now I purify them if I'm getting rid of them or something like that. There you go. Defeated 11,306 Team Rocket members. There you go. Kalos region, triathlete. That's completing the one, spinner and do a research each day. So there you go. I've done that. And then, of course, my Rising Star. That's 571 different species of raids that I've done. So that way, when a new Pokemon hits a raid, no matter if it's a 1-star or 3-star or a 5-star, always make sure you're just battling at least one of them at one time. There's no list or anything. I wish there was like a list that way, because I've done so many of them. Like, there's no way I've raided this thing, and yep, I just don't get an extra tick on there. So. A Rising Star duo, that's raiding with friends. Always raid with your friends. Yep. Sometimes, they don't want to do a 1-star or 3-star. But there you go. Make sure you're raiding with friends. The Picnicker, that's setting up lures on Pokestops. And then hopefully you and other people will catch Pokemon off of those lures. So, not doing very well with that by my standards. And of course, there's there's a total of 48 Mega Pokemon out there right now. Ugh. And yep, so there you go. There's the medal for that one. And then the Raid Expert, that's every time you show up on after you defeat a raid, it'll give you Final Strike or Style Savant or whatever. So there you go, 7,000 of those. And then, of course, there's the tiny Pokemon, and then the jumbo Pokemon, the extra large Pokemon. Another tip on this one is that if you trade these, then it'll if you trade somebody an extra small and they trade you an extra small, that also adds to another tick on this. And then another part of that tip is to evolve these Pokemon. And that'll also give you an extra point on these 2 medals. So there you go. Life of the Party. These are from the party challenges. So there was a research where you almost had to do 60 of these things. So I did that with so many friends. We would just meet and do these party challenges. And then, of course, anytime we have a major, like, community day or something like that, we usually try to party up and do some of the challenges, and sometimes they have pretty good benefits. Showcase stars, okay, yes, remember this is the one where you need to complete these to get the Professor Pikachu. So you need 100 of those. You have to win first place, so try to find maybe some out of the way places that nobody really frequents, and that's some of your better chances. But otherwise, shoot, I'll put them right in the middle of high traffic areas, and hopefully I get the better one. Now we're going into the gold medals here. So there's a whole bunch of these that I still have to do. So that's the really large Magikarps. 30 more of those, and I'll platinum that. This one's taking me forever, and that's the tiny rats. Yep. And then, of course, the pilot badge. Still going to work on that one. The Sinnoh badge. Nobody has Manaphy yet. Manaphy is the only hold-up on Sinnoh. It has Manaphy, and then it has 2 evolutions from that. So we're still waiting for that one to hit the game. Nobody has that one yet. And then, of course, I just really don't do well in the Ultra League. Defeating Giovanni. I've only defeated him 27 times. Probably because the first 3 or 4 years of playing, I didn't really do too much Team Rocket. And he was not the easiest thing for me to beat because I wasn't a high level and I didn't have the right Pokemon. I thought just by putting my favorite Pokemon in there, like, oh, I really love Rhyperior, but Rhyperior might not be the best to defeat, Persian and stuff like that. So I got disgruntled and whatever. So I probably should be a little further ahead on that, but no, not as far as you'd think. And in the Alola region, we're still waiting on a bunch of Pokemon from that one. The Galar, waiting on a whole bunch of that one. Successor, I'm almost there with this one. And it's just making sure that you're mega one of your Pokemon. What I suggest, here's a little tip, is right before you go to bed, if you can get a good couple of hours in, 6-7 hours or something like that, go ahead and put on a mega while you're sleeping. And then when the day starts up and you've gotten your and the mega goes away after 8 hours, go and start another one. Hopefully, one that you can actually use for the day. If there's an event going on with electric types, then put on an electric type. But while you're sleeping, go ahead and get a point on this medal. So trust me, it helps. Expert Navigator. Okay, this is just following routes. You can see I don't really follow too many routes, which is why I do not have a powered all the way up Zygarde. And I don't have that many Zygarde cells either. Hisuian region, I think all we're missing on this one is the Basculegion. That is the Basculin's evolution. I guess one day we're going to get it. It's in the Scarlet and Violet. Actually, no, it's in the Pokemon Legends of Arceus game. Yeah, where you can actually traverse the rivers and bodies of water on top of Basculegion. So that's what we're waiting on that. And the Ace Trainers, this is like nails on a chalkboard for me, is fighting these things. Probably should have done them way back when I was first coming up in the game. But nah, just the rewards are horrible if they give you any. And it's just not an incentive for me. So there's the unknowns. Okay. So far I'm missing 4 of them. So there you go. Best buddies. I usually do one at a time. I will best buddy them from 0 hearts to the 4 hearts. I don't really string too many of them along. So yeah, that's going to take me a little while. And the Paldea region, obviously, we're missing a bunch of them from that. And this is the Wayfarer app. So if you want to go to Niantic Wayfarer, and this is where you they have all the suggestions for Pokestops, and then you can sort of review and help decide if some of these Pokestops should be accepted or not. So this kind of, you get some points for that. Now, it's not for everyone that you submit. It's I don't know how many it takes to get 1 point, but I've nominated a bunch of them, but I should be a little further along than that, so I'm not sure what the requirements are for that one. And Friend Finder, this is the one where you recommend somebody to the game, and then you can go to like where it says add a friend, and you submit a code to them, and then when they make accomplishments in the game, you'll also receive some some items for their advancement and stuff like that. So you got to do a bunch of those. So 50 of them totally. So yeah, I don't find too many people looking to do that. Community member, this is when you go to meetups. So you go on to Campfire and find meetups in your area, and hopefully one of them is a community ambassador. So when you log in with that, you'll get a small research line to do, and then you'll get some rewards from that. So this is something that I'm trying to become with my little area here. So I do meetups, but I don't have the access for the research tasks and stuff like that just yet. So we do a bunch of meetups, and hopefully Niantic or Scopely will turn their head over to our little area and go, hey, bing, you're a community ambassador. So we're working on that. And that is it for what's going on here. So as far as level 74, I've got a few more kilometers to explore, and looks like 3 more field research tasks, and then I'll be level 74. So in no rush with this at all. It just happens. I mean, like I said, you catch enough, you walk enough, and do enough research, and this stuff just kind of follows in line. So there you go, Pokemon Go fans. We got a Furfrou back here. What? Furfrou. Cool. Okay. Furfrou. There it is. Okay, I think I'm just going to wrap this up. And, yeah, go ahead. We'll take a look at the Stardust right now. Yep, 53,452,000. And I did power up a whole bunch of them. I did power up a bunch of Pokemon, so I got my Zacian up to at least level 40. So he's not a hundo yet, so I'm waiting for one more silver bottle cap. And I will go ahead and hundo that guy out, and then I will max him out. I really was holding out because I really wanted Mewtwo to be #1 in my account, but Zacian and Zamazenta are just beasts, and I think they broke the game. So he deserves to be up there. So there you go, Pokemon Go fans. Shiny check. Nope. Alright, so there it is. Just casually playing the game. Not in a hurry to do anything. You can't do power max battles after 9 o'clock. Unless you're on, unless you feel like remoting raids. Those usually stop around, what, 10 o'clock at night, something like that. So, alright, well, there you go. The day in a life of Kid Eric. Thanks for coming along. Good night.